Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to the violin build, or should I say the wannabe luthier show. um, in this video I'm going to show you a finished violin, one that I recently completed. Actually, I completed this one just before I started making videos, and I just wanted to show the finished violin and what that looks like and talk about it a little bit. So I'll get started with that, and hold on just a minute, I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the violin that I completed, and I don't know if you can see the label. Hang on. I had to go look at it myself with my glasses on. 2021 is when I finished this. And supposedly, when I got this piece of curly maple, it was not supposed to have a lot of figure in it. However, it did turn out to have some pretty nice figure. Well, of course, I do have something special that I put on it to help enhance the grain. And maybe I'll talk about that when I get to the finishing stage of the current build. I did some artificial antiquing. I wasn't trying to make it look like a 300-year-old instrument, but I did want it to look like it had some age. So I wore away some of the colored varnish. First, I did a full varnish, and then I started wearing away some of it in areas where it would normally get wear, like here and up here where the hand normally holds it, like this. Also in the ribs, I wore away some of the varnish. This is an oil rosin varnish with madder lake pigment, and yeah, on that side as well. It turned out pretty good, I think. The spruce I'm not too crazy about because the grain is really wide, but it has a good tone, and it's just aesthetically I would like to see a tighter grain. But I used cheap fittings, but even so, it still has a good sound. I'll show you a close-up of the scroll. I blackened the chamfers. Hold on, maybe I can get a little more light. Does that help? I don't know if that helps or hurts. But anyway, I blackened the chamfers the same way that Stradivari and Guarneri did. You can see the black lines there. They go all the way around. There's a close-up of the nut, and it flows smoothly off the fingerboard. One mishap that I had with this instrument is when I was making the neck, I dropped it on the floor, and I didn't realize it at the time, but when I dropped it, it developed a crack that went from here all the way over to here. And if I can get a close-up, I glued it back together, and I inlaid a cheek piece. You can see a glue line there, and barely visible, you can see one right there. So the cheek piece is inlaid from here all the way to here, and I made it as invisible as I could make it. You won't see a glue line up top, maybe barely, but I doubt it. I doubt if it's visible. I want to show this side. On this side, you can see the glue line there. I had a slight chip of wood that came out right there, so it's not as clean, not as clean of a glue line. You can also see the glue line there. So this piece from here to here is a cheek implant. I'm a violin plastic surgeon. That's a cheek implant, and but it'll hold up perfectly well. The crack went from right about there all the way through this peg hole and out about there somewhere. But I did a pretty good repair job there. So anyway, there you go. And there's the fluting on the back. I did pretty well eliminating the delta right there. That is sometimes seen on German Marknekrücken instruments, or marquees, or the usual as they are sometimes called. Can I get a close-up of the nut right there? Yeah. You can see how the nut is shaped, going from the fingerboard. So, and I fluted the F-holes. If you can kind of see from the highlight, from the way the light reflects off, you can see the F-hole lower wings are fluted. I don't know how well the purfling miters show up, but anyway, there you go. I like the back. That turned out really well. So, yeah, there you go. A completed violin. So once the current video series is over and I've finished the one that I'm building now, you'll get to see me apply the finish. Like I said, this is an oil rosin varnish with Madder Lake pigments, and it's a little tougher and more robust than I would like. Most of the antique Stradivarius instruments have very little original oil varnish left, because over the centuries it wears off. It's a fragile varnish that chips and wears easily. There are only 2 or 3 pristine examples that still have a lot of their original varnish. So my goal was to make a fragile varnish that would wear in a similar way, but this is a little tougher and less wear resistant than I would actually like, but it's a good varnish anyway. So anyway, there you go. I just wanted to show off the a finished violin, which I made in 2021. I'm kind of slow at making these because I only get to work on weekends. I'm working, I still have a day job, so slinging computer code, or as I like to say, an architect of the matrix. So yeah, I write the computer code that runs things, but we won't get into all that. So anyway, I have limited time to work, and the current build that I'm videoing is, I started that about 2 years ago, and I'm going to finish it this summer. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that completed instrument, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.